when we do this testing, whether we have somebody who has some age-related decline or mild cognitive or even major, we do go over some of the pillars of brain health, because what we know now is that when you increase some of these activities, you can halt or reduce the the age-related decline or any kind of cognitive decline. And I think we've talked about this, but there's actually a very robust study from the Rusk Institute that showed that when they followed, it was a longitudinal study, and they followed two women, same age cohort, same symptoms. And at one point in their life, they looked at their brains and they saw amyloid plaques. And they saw the Tau protein, and they had about the same amount. I think they were both considered moderate. Mm-hmm. And one of the participants in the study with that moderate participated in physical activity, cognitive activity, all the pillars of brain health, and the other woman did not. And when they passed away, the woman, upon autopsy, the woman who participated in the brain health did not incur any more cognitive decline, whereas the other woman then had fully blown symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. So we're seeing so many studies now that show us that we do have some control over this. So it's very good to get an understanding of where your parents at. It's tricky with COVID, because one of the things that came out of the study that's so interesting is that they found significance in patients who volunteered. So having a purpose. So the pillars of brain health are physical exercise, because we know that's associated to a protein in your brain called BDNF that is neuroprotective. So even if you're walking around your house, you'd rather do that. Cognitive activity, but not just, kind of blindly going on the computer, and you want to be challenged. You got to pay attention to your nutrition, antioxidants, your omegas, have your blood work done regularly, and social participation. We need meaningful connections with people. But that other piece is that purpose. And what we're seeing now in COVID is we're seeing a lot of people have a sharp decline, unfortunately. And I believe it's due to you're missing that social and that emotional connection that we need. And then there's a lot of people that maybe they're not working and they're retired, but now they can't volunteer, or they can't care for their grandchildren the way they used to. So the purpose got taken away. So those are the things that if I were caring for a loved one or was, looking into this, I would really try to create, opportunities in some way.